Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? It's Annelies here, and I'm in the tech corner, so that must mean this is a tech video for you guys. Yes, that is right, people. This is a tech video because I'm in the pre-established tech corner. So, yeah, this is what this is. Boom, words are great. So what I have for you guys today is a video, kind of the tour of my iPhone slash what is on my iPhone, how I have it laid out, what apps I use, all the fun things such as that. This is a video that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and two reasons kind of pushed me over the edge to do it. First being, I got a replacement phone recently, and I set up my phone as brand new when I get a new phone, whether it be a replacement phone or whether it be just a new phone, the new model or whatever. I was not happy with my old phone. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but I didn't like how I had it laid out. It was just organized for me and my daily usage, and I was just unhappy with it, but I just kept putting off kind of starting over and just kind of starting from a clean slate. And when I got that replacement phone, it was kind of the push over the edge to do so. So now my phone is beautiful. It's my dream phone, the perfect layout, everything is cohesive and all that jazz. So now it's ready to rock. Second thing is iOS 9 was released. If you're not aware, which you should be because you should have gotten a notification on your phone, iOS 9, Apple's latest iPhone and iPad and iPod Touch software, was released on the 16th of September, which was last Wednesday. And I updated my phone, of course, and I love iOS 9, of course. And if you guys want to see a video of some of my favorite things about iOS 9, leave that in the comment section down below and give this video a big thumbs up to let me know that you want to see that. Since I was like, hey, there are some new apps that came with iOS 9, and then updating my phone and just the aesthetic look of it, and da-da-da, all that stuff, I was like, boom. I have to do this video. This is perfect timing. So, without further ado, let us begin. With this video, I'm just going to be kind of showing you guys, like I said, the layout, the apps that I use. If you want to know more about the apps or you have some questions, always that comment section down below is available to you guys to do the things like comment and ask me questions about certain things and who's and what's it's. So if there's an app that you see and you're like, oh, what's that application? What does that do? How do you like it? Comment and I will always respond. Or if you just want to say, hey, you know, I'm here to talk. But without further ado, let us actually get started. So, through the magic of technology, I will be able to put a video of my screen next to me so that way you guys have a better look at it. Right, meow. Okay, so here is my home screen. Wow, I hope you guys like my woodsy background. I found it on Tumblr. It just looked really cool. Okay, so starting in the top left, we've got the ESPN app because football season is here and I need to be kept up to date on all the scores and who gets injured and who's leaving and who has on the bench and the things and the wow sports. Then I've got my calendar, my photos, camera, weather, maps, and that's Apple Maps, reminders, contacts, my utilities folder, which I'll go over in a second, settings, iTunes Store, App Store, the podcast app, which you guys know I love listening to podcasts and I like the native app. And then of course I've got YouTube, and then YouTube Creator Studio, which is an app where I can see different things about my videos, I can respond to comments, see views, see the analytics, demographics, all that fun stuff. It's a really cool app for creators. Then we've got Spotify, Facebook Messenger, because I'm in every group chat on the face of the earth, and so I've got to have that on there. And then I've got Tumblr, Notability, which is one of my go-to favorite note-taking apps. Then we got the Snapchat, and then I've got the messages. I've got 2 text messages I need to read, and then Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So the bottom row is kind of like my favorite apps that I use the most frequently. Facebook's not my favorite app, it's definitely not, but I get a lot of notifications from Facebook, whether it be for school, or for work, or for my rehearsals, and all that jazz. Then on my dock, I have the iPhone application, I have the Mail app, I have Safari, and Music. So those are the 4 apps that I use every day on a daily basis. So those are the apps that I feel I need on every single page because they're stuck on my dock and they will always be there. So yeah. And then if we go into the utilities folder, my first page of utilities is featuring the new app of Wallet, which was formerly known as Passbook, so that way now with iOS 9 you can put things like rewards cards in there and supported gift cards and of course Apple Pay, and it's so exciting! And I just like the look of Wallet too. So we've got Wallet, got Clock, got Pocket Points, which is an app that you can use to earn rewards while your phone is in your pocket at school. And then there's iBooks for my textbooks and my PDFs, Notes, Calculator, Google Translate. Then we've got Time Hop, and Mac Tracker has tech specs and all these things about everything Apple, whether it be hardware or software, which is a really cool app for me because I'm a nerd. Then I've got the Compass app, Kindle, which I also use in harmony with iBooks because I can get my textbooks on there. And then I've got that translator Pixelmator app I mentioned, Dream Days, Google Maps, I like having it on there. Sometimes it's easier having it downloaded already in case if you need to use it, maybe Apple Maps isn't working, but Apple Maps is my go-to. Find My iPhone, FaceTime, Currency, a currency translator, Bitly, and then I've got Knock, which is a remote way to unlock your computer by knocking on your phone. Like I said, guys, if you want to see that favorite apps part 2, let me know, because I really want to talk about some cool apps. Then we've got Stocks, CalcBot, which is another calculator app that I mainly use on my watch, Find My Friends, Videos, Tips, Game Center, Health, and Voice Memos. So that is it for my first page of apps as well as the utilities folder. Moving on, we've got my second page of apps, and this page I am so proud of. So every app on this page, it has a particular spot, but I put so much effort into this rainbow pattern, and all these apps are apps that I use, so I didn't just put them in a rainbow because they all worked, but when I realized that was a pattern I can do, you bet your boots, mister, I was gonna organize it like that, because I am organizational freak. So that's why I have a lot of folders, and I use emojis, and I color coordinate things. Top left is going to be the Keynote application, then remote, 1Password, I've got my shopping folder, which I'll go over. Then numbers, Duolingo, Fiverr, the finance folder, pages, Hamhorn, which is a necessity, obviously. Lose It, and then my Disney folder. Story, that's story with an IE. Red Laser, which is like a barcode slash QR code scanner, which is really handy. Then I've got Carrot, the new news app, and then I've got the activity app for my watch. I've got the watch app, Represent, which is, it'll let me see statistics and sales for my represent.com campaign at represent.com/well, what are you waiting for? It's the place where I am selling t-shirts that I designed to raise money for the Thirst Project to help those in need of clean and safe drinking water. So go get yourself a shirt. And then 1 second every day, of course I got the Kim Kardashian app because that is a necessity, obviously. And then I've got Gas Buddy, the games folder, and then photography. So starting in the top right, my shopping folder consists of Target, Walmart, Cartwheel, Starbucks, BJ's, Groupon, Taco Bell, Apple Store, Payless. On my next page I've got Yelp, Fandango, Retail Me Not, which is for coupons for retailers, Victoria's Secret Pink, Amazon, Winello, Wiener Schnitzel, and GameStop. Now moving on to the finance folder, I've just got all my banking apps as well as my stock applications. Mint is an app that lets you track all of your monies in all the places in one singular app, so it's really cool. And then yeah, all the money things. And then in my Disney folder, I have Disney, Tsum Tsum, Toom Tsum, Tsum Tsum. If you know how to say it, let me know, because I don't, but you know what, the game's really addicting and it's a cute little game. I've also got the Disneyland app, which is an app that shows you like a map of Disneyland, and it'll show you different wait times for the park. So if you're somebody who goes to Disneyland, there it is, aha! So you can see attractions and their wait times and what ride each thing is. So right now, Alice in Wonderland has a 35-minute wait. How nifty is this? And then you can see things with the characters and restrooms and dining and photo pass and entertainment. And you can even get your annual pass on here, which I am an annual pass holder. So it's just a really cool app. Disney Inquisitive is just a like quiz game app by Disney for Disney things. And I'm a Disney nerd, so that's really cool. And then of course in the games folder, I have Ben Stein's It's Trivial, which is an old trivia game that was like the first app that I've downloaded. And I love trivia games, and it's my favorite damn game that I own, and I've played it so much that the questions are kind of like recycling, so there's some things I know just because I've answered it wrong on other things. And then I've got Flow Free, 94 Seconds, Cut the Rope, 2048, Hearthstone, Quiz Up, 4 Letters, Trivia Crack, and then Happy Wheels I just found in the App Store, and how can you not put that on your phone? Come on. Text Twist 2, which I didn't know there was a Text Twist 1, say that 4 times fast, and then Road Trippin'. And then I have a lot of games on my phone that I don't necessarily play all the time, but I like having them on there just in case I get into a place where it's like, got no Wi-Fi and you're bored and you have to wait in a doctor's office or something like that. And then in my photography folder, I have Afterlight, PicStitch, Instasize, InLight, Moldive, Facetune, Layout, WordDream, Aviary, Pixelmator, Fonto, Flickr, and Flipgram. And then on my next page, which is also my last page, I just realized is all folders. Wow, look at me being organized as heck. So I've got my social folder, tools, entertainment, travel, sports, and my Smarty Pants folder. So starting with the social folder, I have LinkedIn, Skype, GroupMe, Vine, YouNow, Line, which is like, I guess, a messaging app, but you had to have it for the Disney Tsum Tsum thing, and so I was like, whatever, I'll just download it. It's a free app anyway. And I actually used it for my friend who's in Japan right now, so that was cool. And then I've got Google Hangouts, Uvu, and Pinterest. I don't really use Pinterest that much, so I should probably turn off notifications for that. So yeah. And then I mainly use Pinterest for like hairstyle ideas, honestly. And then in my tools folder, I've got Dropbox, Wikipedia, iCloud Drive, which is a new thing with iOS 9 that you can actually see iCloud Drive as an app, like as its own individual app. I really like because you can see your different documents and it's easier to put things in iCloud Drive because iCloud Drive is an awesome service, so I really like that. It's something you have to turn on through your settings though. So if you want that app, go into the iCloud and iCloud Drive section and it'll say show iCloud Drive as an application. You just turn that on and it shows up. And then the Paper by 53, Influencer, SoundCloud, wow. CodeAssign, which is like an app to do signatures when you, like somebody emails you or something, you're like, hey, I need you to sign this, you can just sign it from there and then email it back to them. Gas Guru for different gas prices. RefMe is an awesome app for getting references for like works cited for different books. And then I've got the UPS app, FedEx Mobile, USPS Mobile, Ookla speed test for your internet connection, YouTube capture. I don't really use that a lot, but I like having certain apps on my phone, like I mentioned before with Google Maps. I like having apps on my phone that are already downloaded. They don't take up much space. I might not use them all the time, but there is a time where it'll come in handy that it's like, oh hey, I don't have to download that. Sometimes you're in areas where you have a bad connection and it's maybe over 100 megabytes and so you can't download it with your cellular data and blah blah blah, boring things, but I just have some apps on my phone that I don't always use all the time, but I just have them kind of in the back of my pocket thing. Then I've got Crowdfire and then Google Drive. And then in my entertainment folder, I've got Hulu, Netflix, HBO Go, the Comedy Central app, SNL, BuzzFeed, and then Dubsmash because Dubsmash is entertainment in itself. And then in my travel folder, I've got Booking.com, Travelocity, Priceline.com, TripAdvisor, Expedia, Kayak. I have the Kayak Pro. I honestly don't know what the difference between Kayak and Kayak Pro is, so. Hotels.com, AAA, and Road Trip. I don't know what the rest of that word is, but it's a road trip calculator. So you can go, oh hey, I'm gonna be going this many miles, this is how much gas costs, and it'll calculate how much money you need to save for gas or how much your trip is gonna cost in regards to gas money. And then in my sports folder, I have the official Miami Dolphins app, the official New England Patriots app, and the official Buffalo Bills app. Gotta have those to keep on with my faves. And then in my Smarty Pants folder, this is my folder that I use for brain games and things of that nature. So I've got Elevate, which is a brain game app, Rosetta Stone for language learning, Peak, which is another brain game app, and then Lumosity, which you've probably heard about on the TV or the interwebs, which is also another brain training application because I want to keep my noggin sharp. And guys, that is it! That is all the apps that I have on my iPhone 6. That's something I probably should have mentioned. This is an iPhone 6, the 128 gigabyte model in silver. I've talked about that before. I got a new iPhone, or my iPhone 6, I can't remember what I called it, but iPhone 6, iPhone 6 love, yes. I did an iPhone 6 review, so if you want to go check that out, I'll leave the link in the description, of course, and my favorite apps part 1, I will also leave in the description, and like I said, if you guys want a part 2 of maybe you saw some apps in here, and you're like, hey, what's this business all about? Let me know, tweet me, put it in the comments, let me know that you want to see another video like that, because I had a lot of fun making the last one, and I like sharing some cool apps that maybe not a lot of people know about, and also just telling you about my favorite things. Even if people do know about them, maybe you'll learn some things too. So yeah, if you want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below. But that is it for my What's on my iPhone video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. Like I mentioned earlier, I have my represent.com campaign, represent.com/well, what are you waiting for? Like I said, I'm selling shirts for the Thirst Project to raise money to provide clean and safe drinking water to those who need it. So go check that out as well. If you guys have any video suggestions, which some of you guys have been leaving, and I greatly appreciate that, if you guys have any video suggestions, leave them in the comments too, or feel free to tweet them at me or whatnot. I love being able to take your guys' suggestions and kind of maybe morph it onto my own, or add something onto it, or make that video just in general, which is kind of what this video became. It was something that people were like, hey, you know, what are some things that how do you have your phone set up, and I was like, well, let's make this video. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I like sharing these things with you, so I hope you like watching them. Otherwise, that is it for me. Stay beautiful, have a marvelous day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!